Hey, it's James Raby. We have to say something here, but I don't want to say much. Thanks for listening to the Y105 FM Early Morning Show Radio On Demand podcast. Love you. 1,000 ways to have more fun on the day you have a birthday. On the day you give birth. Hi, it's James Raby on Rochester's Christmas station. Good morning. Happy Monday. I hope you had a great weekend. I'll tell you about mine a little later on this morning. A very lucky woman won the lottery and gave birth on the very same day. A gal named Brenda Gomez Hernandez, 28-year-old in North Carolina. She won $100,000 hours after she went into labor and gave birth. For her third kid. That's like you hit 3, boom, you get a prize. $100,000, which she cashes out, it's about $68,000. The quick pick ticket cost her $3. So that's a pretty good investment. Not saying that's my retirement plan, but I'm not saying that. That's just awesome. Merry Christmas to you. This is Y105 FM's Early Morning Show.
Hey, contractors, take your home improvement business to the...
This is Y105 FM's Early Morning Show. My name is James Raby on Rochester's Christmas station. 24/7 Christmas music. And this morning at 9 a.m., a chance for you to win a pair of tickets to see Trans-Siberian Orchestra in Minnesota at the Twin Cities. I know. All you got to do is play the cold Christmas trivia. That's coming up. But right now we are talking about the funny things that happen when you have your pet at the photographer's. And you got a story about a friend of yours?
My friend took her cat, and it was a light-colored Siamese cat, and she took it out of the cage and handed it to Santa. Cat was fine for about 20 seconds. Then it realized that there was a man there with a big beard and went berserk. She actually got sued by the Santa, had to pay for restitution for scars and injury.
Holy moly! Thanks for calling that in, Nancy. I appreciate it, but wow! Sorry, Santa, you don't get a face this year. It is Y105 FM's Early Morning Show, talking about the wild things that happen when you take your pet in for photos, especially around Christmas time, because this last weekend was the biggest weekend of the year for just that. So how about you, Macy? What do you got?
I had called the store where Santa was going to be, the pet shop, and they were like, yes, we're doing photos to Santa. I'm like, okay, well, I have 14 animals that I want all in one photo with me and my daughter. Is that okay? They're like, oh, sure, bring them in. I'm like, okay, but I understand they're all different types, so it's going to be crazy. They're like, oh, it's okay. It's nothing we can't handle. Well, I had 1 dog, 7 cats, 1 hamster, 1 bunny, 4 hedgehogs, and then my daughter and I. And it was just chaos. So I told him, start snapping photos because this is going to be the perfect picture right here. Complete chaos.
So how'd the photographer react when he saw them all?
He was just taken back. I think he was very overwhelmed. He didn't really know which animal he was supposed to hold on to and keep it the closest so it didn't run off because they all kept running off. And so I just told him to act like he was having fun.
That is just hilarious. Thank you for calling that in. And I think we got a song here. I think I can do a quick song here with this call. So give me a second. I got to put some music together, find it. And right after this commercial break, we're going to do our very own 7 Days of Christmas with trying to get pictures of cats and dogs and hedgehogs taken here on Y105 FM. As the holidays approach, Y105 FM's Early Morning Show, and Angie sent a message to me saying, hey, I didn't hear the song you wrote about my phone call, where she said she had a lot of pets to get photographed this weekend at the pet store.
Well, I had 1 dog, 7 cats, 1 hamster, 1 bunny, 4 hedgehogs.
And a partridge in a pear tree is what I heard, right? Only I had to add stuff because she didn't have a pet in every single numerical spot. So I had to add a few things, and I just tried to imagine what I would see if I saw someone with 17 bajillion pets trying to get photographed all at once with the 2 people that were there, she and her daughter. Yeah, it would be a madhouse, right? Which is what she said it was. So here is my 7 days of Christmas trying to get your pets photographed at the pet store. On the 7th day, trying to photograph the menagerie, it was 7 cats scrambling, 6 assistants crying, 5 Karens complaining, 4 hedgehogs, 1 hamster, and 1 bunny, and a dog ignoring it all. 'Cause that is what a dog would do. Amen to dogs. It is Y105 FM's Early Morning Show. Angie, thank you for giving me a reason to replay that. I'm not proud of it, but I'm not proud of it, So coming up, an 11-year-old boy was sent to the hospital after a crash on Friday afternoon. That story and a lot more in the Y105 FM Early Morning Show News Minute next.
The red-nosed reindeer.
Light bulb!
You'll go down in history.
Like It is Y105 FM's Early Morning Show on Rochester's Christmas station. Hi, I'm James Raby. Thanks for being here this morning. We're just ahead of 105 minutes of commercial-free Christmas music. Yeah, we call it the 8 a.m. All Music Hour. Ho, ho, ho. And a new survey by International Delight. You know, the coffee flavoring folks say that 64% of people think malls induce the most stress during the holidays. Then it's airports, and then it's post office. Well, how do you deal with all that stress that comes up around the holidays? Once again, we have Ashley Dowis here from Family Service Rochester. And Ashley, what is today's tip for staying healthy during the holiday?
So this time of year, there is a ton of great food and drink to enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
But we know that alcohol and it doesn't really actually help us manage stress.
Right.
So if you are going to be partaking in more social events, making sure that you're balancing that out with healthy food and drinking water. It's such a simple thing, but drinking water can really help us stay regulated, not only physically but emotionally as well.
Yeah, because what we eat does affect how we feel.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Ashley Dowis from Family Service Rochester. This is Y105 FM's Early Morning Show.
Win tickets to the train.
Connected without knowing it. Hi, it's James Raby. It's the Y105 FM Early Morning Show on Rochester's Christmas station. And I ran across some audio that I think you're going to laugh at. One is Jimmy Fallon. And the next is a kid whose dad was recording a very funny thing the kid did for TikTok. All right, here we go.
Hey, get this. According to a new survey, 30% of Americans have injured themselves during holiday-related activities. While the other 70% are the ones filming it for TikTok.
All right, so you got that. And then this great kid sees a box that says Yamaha, but he doesn't know how to pronounce it.
Is this Yo Mama? Is that what it says?
No, it's Yamaha.
It looks like Yo Mama.
I have never once thought about that, but from now on, that's it. It is no longer Yamaha. It's Yo Mamaha to me, but Yo Mama for short. It is Y105 FM's Early Morning Show. Thank you for listening to Rochester's Christmas station.
Hey, here's a holiday gift from Bed Bath & Beyond.
You know this, but if you don't know much about the Beach Boys, that is absolutely the cheapest way of doing a Christmas song. They just took one of their other songs, Little Deuce Coupe, and sang some Santa Claus songs to it. No, I'm not against it. I like the song. It's Y105 FM's Early Morning Show. I am just a fan of truth, justice, and the American way. And doughheads. That's what we're doing here. Raby shots on the Y105 FM Early Morning Show. Raby shot to the doughhead that thought he could get away with stealing a snake. Maybe he thinks he can talk to snakes, thinks he's a snake whisperer. But up in Canada, a guy was caught burglarizing a place. And as they were patting him down, a snake slithered out of his jacket through his sleeve. It was a cobra right out his sleeve, up his wrist. The police were not scared. They were not worried about this. Apparently, they were savvy snake people, law enforcers. There's the S's. It's Y105 FM's Early Morning Show. Coming up, Michelle, more Christmas music than you can shake a stick at.
Put Ed Sheeran under your Christmas.
Hey, it's James Raby. Thank you so much for listening to the Y105 FM Early Morning Show Radio On Demand podcast. I hope you'll subscribe and tune in Monday through Friday between 6 and 10 for more fun than you can shake a stick at.